Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Mathify with Minakshi. In today's video, we'll discuss topic-wise important questions from chapter number 4, quadratic equations. These questions are frequently asked in board exams and mastering them will help you secure full marks in this chapter. So let's begin with important concepts of this chapter. First, standard form of quadratic equation. What is standard form? The equation in the form ax square plus bx plus c, where a, b, and c are constant, but a is not equal to 0, because if a is 0, then this equation becomes linear equation. So you have to be very careful that coefficient of x square can't be equal to 0. Next, roots of a quadratic equation. What are roots? Values of x that satisfy the equation are known as root or 0 or solution of the quadratic equation. Now comes a very important concept, nature of roots. It is decided using the discriminant. Now what is discriminant? It's b square minus 4ac. We usually write discriminant with capital D. So it will decide your nature of roots. So let's see, if d is greater than 0, then you can say that you have two distinct real roots. That means I will tell you the graphically also. If your graph intersect x-axis two times, like this, it intersect x-axis two times, or like this two times, so you can say that you have two distinct real roots. You should know the graph of quadratic equation. It's always U-shaped. Now, if your A, that is coefficient of x square, is greater than 0, then it's upward parabola. And if it's less than 0, it's downward parabola. Okay. So let's move to second condition. If your D is 0, then you have equal real roots. That means your graph will intersect x-axis only at one point. Like you can say like this, only at one point, or like this, only at one point. Now see, if d is less than 0, now if your discriminant is less than 0, that means you have no real roots, you have complex roots. So in this case, your graph will not touch your x-axis. That's why you are saying that you have no real solution. Now, as I told you, whenever your discriminant is greater than 0, it's real roots. But you know, in real we can say rational and irrational. So if your discriminant is perfect square, like 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, you know, the perfect square, so you can say that your roots are rational. And if it's not a perfect square, anything like 120, 110, that's not a perfect square, so you can say your roots are irrational. Last topic, methods of solving quadratic equation. So it's very important that they will say that you have to find the value of x. In that case, you have to use any one method, either factorization or quadratic formula. Although we have one more method, that is completing the square, but now it's not in NCRT, so we'll just focus on these two topics. Factorization method, that you already know because you done middle term split in 8th class, 9th class also. And second is quadratic formula. That means we have one direct formula to find x, that is minus b plus minus root d by 2a. We already know the value of d, that we have already seen here, that it's b square minus 4ac. Now let's move to topics. So I have included four topics for you. First, nature of roots. Second, finding the roots or solutions of a quadratic equation. Third, proving the given statements. And fourth, word problems. So let's see topics one by one. First, nature of roots. As I told you, to find nature of roots, you have to always find discriminant, that is b square minus 4ac. So you should know this thing. First question, the equation has how many real roots? So if you see this carefully, it is a plus b square. So you can solve this. That is a square plus b square plus 2ab. Yes, you will get this. And then we have minus 5x square. If you will see carefully, these are the like terms. So we can solve this further. That is x4 plus 16 plus 3x square. Now, if I will replace my x square with y, so what you will get? If you will replace your x square with y, you will get y square. Let's write in standard form. First 3y and then 16. So you will get y square plus 3y plus 16. Now, if you will find the discriminant here, so what you will get? It's b square, that is 9 minus 4 into 1 into 16. without solving, because it's 9 minus 64, it's negative, less than 0. That means you have no real roots. If you doesn't have real root for y, that means it doesn't have real roots for x square. So answer is no real roots. Let's remove this and let's move to second question. Second question, the value of k. Here you have to find the value of k. Value of k for which the given quadratic equation does not have a real solution. Now, when we doesn't have a real solution, when your discriminant is less than 0. That means b square minus 4ac is less than 0. So let's put the value. B is minus 5. Minus 5 square minus 4 into a is k, and c is 1. Here you have to be very careful. Most of the time students write x along with abc, so please don't write. When you're writing the value of abc, you have to be carefully, you see that you have to just write the coefficient of x square and x and constant as c. So now b square minus 4ac is less than 0. That means 25 minus 4k is less than 0. If you will transpose 4k to that side, it becomes positive. That is 25 is less than 4k. Or else you can say that k is greater than 25 by 4. Now, what is 25 by 4? It's somewhere around 6 point something, or you can say exact 6.25. So you have to see the value that is just more than 6 point something. There is only one option, that is 7. That's more than 25 by 4. So second question answer is D option. Let's move to third question. In third question, it's written that 2 is the root of this equation. Now, what is the meaning of root? That if you will put x as 2, it will satisfy the equation. So let's put the value of x as 2. The 2 square, that is 4 plus 2m plus 12 is equal to 0. Now just solve the like terms. 12 plus 4 is 16. 2m plus 16 is equal to 0. So your m is minus 8. M is minus 8. Now you have to put this value here because it is given x square plus mx plus k equal to 0 has equal roots. Now what is the meaning of equal roots? That means your discriminant is 0. B square minus 4ac is 0. So first let's put the value of m here, that is x square minus 8x plus k is equal to 0. Okay, now discriminant is 0. That means b square minus 8 square is b square minus 4ac. A is here 1 and c is here k is equal to 0. So you can say 64 minus 4k is equal to 0, or you can say 4k is equal to 64. That means your k is 16. And here where's the option? It's C option. So k is 16. Let's move to fourth question. The least positive value of k, least positive value of k, you have to see this carefully, least and positive value of k for which the given equation has rational roots. As I told you, rational roots means your discriminant should be perfect square. So let's find the discriminant first. B square minus 4ac. So what is b? K. K square minus 4 into a into c should be perfect square. So let's find the value of this first. Minus minus is plus. 4 into 4, 16 into 2, 32. It should be perfect square. Now just think, you have to think a number more than 32, that's a perfect square. 36. 36, that means your k square should be 4. But here it's written least positive value. If they will just say what is the value of k, that will satisfy this. So you can say plus minus 2, but they say least positive value. That's why you will select the option B, 2. Let's move to fifth question. Find k for which the quadratic equation has real and equal roots. Again, equal roots means that discriminant should be 0. Discriminant should be 0. So again, you will solve b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. So let's solve b square, that is minus 6k plus 1 whole square minus 4ac. A is k plus 1 and c is 3k plus 9. So this you have to equate as 0. Did you notice something here? That your k plus 1 is common and even 6. Let me solve this. Minus 6 square, that is 36. K plus 1 square is equal to, here 4 into 3, that is 12. K plus 1 into k plus 9. Yes, now you can take common. This is minus, okay? This is minus, equal to 0. Now what you will do, you can take common 12 and k plus 1. So what you are left with, if you will take 12 and k plus 1 common, so you are left with 3k plus 1, that is 3k plus 3, I can write directly 3k plus 3. And here if you will take 12 and k plus 1, you are just left with minus k minus 9. So let's solve this here. So you are left with 12 into k plus 1 into, just see in this bracket, 3k minus k is 2k, and plus 3 minus 9 is minus 6. So if you will equate this as 0, so what you will get, 12, if you move 12 to that side, it becomes 0. So just k plus 1 into 2k minus 6 is equal to 0. So from here we get the value. If you will put k plus 1 as 0, you will get k as minus 1. And if you will put 2k minus 6 as 0, so you will get 6 by 2, that is 3. That is 3. Okay, so we have two values, that is minus 1 and 3. Now which one is correct or both are correct? I told you one thing while introducing the standard form of quadratic equation, that coefficient of x square can't be 0. Now if you will put k as minus 1 here, so it becomes 0 and the equation is no more the quadratic equation, it becomes linear equation. So you have to remove this option, it's not possible. So answer is only 3. Most of the time students wrote that here k is minus 1 and 3. No, you have to check coefficient of x square should not be equal to 0. So answer is only 3. It's not a MCQ. So just a normal question, k is 3. Now let's move to next topic. Second topic, finding the roots or solutions of a quadratic equation. Under this topic, I have included two questions for you. First, if x is equal to 1 is a root of the equation. As I told you, the meaning of root is when you will put the value of x, it will satisfy the equation. So let's put the value of x as 1. 3 into 1 square, that is 1 only, plus 2k into 1, that is 2k, minus 3. If you will see carefully, what is 3 into 1? That is 3. So 3 and minus 3, you can cut. So you are just left with 2k is equal to 0. That means k is 0 by 2, or you can say directly k is 0. It's a one marker question. Let's move to second question. Second question is solve for x, and it's the most important question, you can say, because it will definitely it will come. You have two methods for finding the value of x, either Middleton split, that is factorization method, or the quadratic formula. So first question, it's given 3a square x square plus 8abx plus 4b square is equal to 0. And they mention that a is not equal to 0. Otherwise, this equation becomes linear equation. So let's solve this using quadratic formula. Now you know the quadratic formula, that is x is equal to minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac by 2a. You should know this formula, then only we can start. So let's put the value here one by one. Minus b, that means minus 8ab, plus minus b square. Again, just do this mentally. What is the square of 8ab? That is 64a square b square. Minus 4 into a into c. 4 into a is 3a square here. And c is 4b square. By 2a, a is 3a square here. So 2a, that means 6a square. So let's solve this. Minus 8ab plus minus. Just see carefully, these are like terms because it's 64a square b square minus 4 4 is 16 and 16 3 is 48. 48a square b square. So 64 minus 48, that is 16a square b square by 6a square. Now you know that 16a square b square is a perfect square of 4ab. So let's replace that by 4ab. So you can write minus 8ab plus minus 4ab by 6a square. So now we have two values. So I'm writing here two values with a different color. So first answer can be, when I will take positive, to minus 8ab plus 4ab. That is minus 4ab by 6a square. And if you will simplify this, so you can write 2 by 3, that is minus, and a you can cut, so you can write minus 2b by 3. This is your first value of x, and for second you will use this minus sign, minus 8ab minus 4ab, that is minus 12ab by 6a square. So again you can cut one a, and here it's 2's, so you can write minus 2b by a. So this is your second answer. Let's move to second question. Second question, it's 1 by x plus 1 plus 2 by x plus 2 is equal to 4 by x plus 4. In this type of question, you have to always take LCM. So I will take the LCM of denominator, that is x plus 1 into x plus 2. And for numerator, you will do cross multiplication. So x plus 2 into 1 is x plus 2 plus 2 into x plus 1, that is 2x plus 2, is equal to 4 by x plus 4. So now x and x, 2x are like terms. So just solve this together. 3x and 2 and 2 are like terms plus 4. In denominator, you can use the identity that we did in 8th class. X plus a into x plus b. What is that identity? X square plus a plus bx plus ab. If you don't know that identity, even you can normally multiply x with x plus 2 and then 1 with x plus 2, but identity save your time, is equal to 4 by x plus 4. Now after this we can't further simplify this, so what we'll do, we'll simply do cross multiplication. That is 3x plus 4 into x plus 4. I'm writing the step for you. 3x plus 4 into x plus 4 is equal to 4 times this. Let's do this mentally. 4x square plus 12x plus 8. Now here if you will solve, so one time you will multiply 3x with both the numbers. Even here also you can use the identity, but treat 4 as x and a as 3x and b as x. But let me tell you another method also, that you can multiply 3x with both first, like 3x into x, 3x square plus 3x into 4, that is 12x. Now you will multiply 4 with both, so 4x plus 16, and copy the right side as it is, that is 4x square plus 12x plus 8. Can we cut something from both the sides? Yes, 12x we can cut because in both the sides it's same. Now what we are left with, just move everything on one side. 3x square will go to that side. 4x square minus 3x square is x square. Now just move this 4x to that side. So it becomes minus 4x. And now move 16 to that side. That becomes 8 minus 16. That is minus 8 equal to 0. I think it's clear till here. Now what you have to do, you have to solve it further, because now it's a normal quadratic equation. So you will solve using quadratic formula. So my equation was x square minus 4x minus 8 is equal to 0. Now use the quadratic formula, that is minus b, that is positive 4, plus minus b square minus 4 square is 16, minus 4 into a into c, that is minus 4 into 1 into minus 8, and minus minus is positive, so you will directly write 8 into 4, that is 32, by 2a. 2 into 1 is 2. So let's simplify this further. What is root 48? Now root 48 is not a perfect square, so you can take the prime factorization, that is root 48 is, you know that it's 16 root through 3, that is 16 root 3, and 16 root 3 can be written as 4 root 3 by 2. So we can take 2 common from numerator, so it becomes 2 plus minus 2 root 3, and we can cut that 2 with denominator. You can cut that 2 with denominator. So we are left with 2 plus minus 2 root 3. That is, your solution is 1, 2 plus 2 root 3, and second 2 minus 2 root 3. Let's move to third question. Now for third question, you have to see carefully that your x is under square root sign. Whenever your x is under square root sign, you can't solve this directly. You have to always take square both the side. So what I will do first I will move x to that side, and it becomes root 2x plus 9 is equal to 13 minus x. Now I will take square both the side. So it becomes 2x plus 9 is equal to 13 minus x whole square. Let me write this step for you. 13 minus x whole square. So 2x plus 9 is equal to, what is square of 13? 169 plus b square, that is x square, minus 2ab. That means minus 2 into 13 into x, that is minus 26x. Yes. Now what I will do, I have to make this equation as quadratic, so I will move all the numbers on one side. So let's write x square is here only. So x square. Now minus 26x, and when you will move 2x to this side, it becomes minus 2, so minus 28x. Now 169, again when you will move plus 9 to this side, it becomes minus 9. That means positive 160 is equal to 0. So now you can solve this either by quadratic formula or by factorization method. But in this question, I want to solve this by factorization method. Although if you will solve with any method, you will get the same answer. Here sum is, if you will see here, sum is minus 28 and product is 160. If you know this thing, that if you will take two numbers minus 20 and minus 8, what you will get? Sum minus 28 and product 160. So I'm doing middle term split here. So you can write x square minus 8x minus 20x plus 160 is equal to 0. If you are comfortable with quadratic, you can even do that. You will get the same answer. Now we have to take the common from first. I'm taking common x, and if you are left with x minus 8 here, so you have to copy this as it is here. Now what I will multiply with x so that I will get minus 20x, I have to multiply minus 20. So write the numbers, outside numbers in one bracket and the same brackets as one bracket. So you are left with x minus 20 into x minus 8. Now you will put both the brackets one by one 0. So when you will put x minus 20 as 0, you will get x as 20. And when you will put x minus 8 as 0, you will get x as 8. Now my question is, can you say that both the answers are correct here? That x can be 20 or x can be 8? No. If you will put the value of x in LHS, will it be equal to RHS? So you have to see both the 20 and 8 that it will satisfy your equation or not. So let's put the value of x in LHS first. When you will put 20, so what you will get? 2 into 20, that is 40 plus 9, 49. What is root 49? That is 7. 7 plus 20, 27. But here it's equal to 13. That means x can't be equal to 20 here because it will not satisfy your equation. So answer is 8. I will tell you how it's 8. Just see, 2 into 8. When you will put the value of x as 8, 2 into 8 is 16. 16 plus 9, that is 25. What is square root of 25? That is 5. Now 5 plus 8, it's 13. So x is equal to 8 will satisfy this equation, and that's why your answer is only x is equal to 8. So you have to be careful. Now let's move to fourth part. Root 3x square minus 2 root 2x minus 2 root 3 equal to 0. Now here again you can use any method, either quadratic formula or factorization method. But I want to tell you one thing. Whenever your coefficient of x is in roots, it's better that you will use quadratic formula. So let's use quadratic formula here. Minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. That we have already discussed. So I'm not writing formula again. Let's put the values directly. Minus b, that means 2 root 2, plus minus b square. B square means 2 root 2 square, that is 8, minus 4 into a into c. See the sign carefully. It's minus 2 root 3. Okay. By 2a. Now what is here? A here? It's root 3. So 2 root 3. Now 2 root 2 plus minus 8. Just see here carefully. What is minus minus? Minus minus is plus. Now 4 into 2 is 8 and 8 into 3 is 24 by 2 root 3. Again 2 root 2 plus minus. What is 8 plus 24? That is 32. 2 by root 3. But as you know that you can't solve root 32. It's not a perfect square. So you have to take prime factorization. And when you will take prime factorization, that is 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. That is 2 is coming 5 times. So you can take the pair outside. So you can take 4 outside and you are left with root 2. So by 2 root 3. Now here it's 2 root 2 plus minus 4 root 2 by 2 root 3. What you can do? You can take 2 common from numerator and you can cut with denominator, or you can simply say that we can divide the numerator and denominator by 2. So what we are left with? Root 2 plus minus 2 root 2 by root 3. I have divided my numerator and denominator by 2. So we have root 2 plus minus 2 root 2 by root 3. So from here I can write two values, one by taking positive sign and one by taking negative sign. The first answer will be root 2 plus 2 root 2 by root 3. That means 3, if you will solve this, that is 1 root 2 plus 2 root 2, that is 3 root 2 by root 3. Okay, now you have to rationalize this because you can't leave root in denominator, so you will multiply by root 3 and root 3. So your answer is 3 root 6 by 3, and you can cut 3 and 3. So first answer is root 6. So one root is root 6. Let's find one second value. For second value you have to put the minus sign. What is root 2 minus 2 root 2? That is minus root 2, and in denominator it's root 3. Again you will do rationalization. You will multiply by root 3. So what you will get? You will get minus root 6 by 3. So answers are root 6 and minus root 6 by 3. Let's move to fifth part. 4 root 3x square plus 5x minus 2 root 3 equal to 0. So here the coefficient of x is normal number. So you can use factorization method here. Again, if you want to use quadratic, you can use. But I am using factorization method here. So factorization method, for that you should know that your sum should be 5 and what should be your product. Just multiply the corner ones. 4 root 3 into 2 root 3, that is 8 into 3, 24 minus 24. Now write all the possibilities how you will get 24. 1 into 24, 2 into 12, 3 into 8, 4 into 6. As you know, when our product is negative, that means both the factors have different sign. Sign of sum will go with bigger number and For other number, you will use different sign. So here are the possibilities. For which possibility you will get sum as 5? For minus 3 and 8. So you will select minus 3 and 8. So just now I will remove this. Minus 3 and 8 you have to select. So you will write middle term split means you will write the extreme as it is. You have to just split the middle term. You will not touch the extreme ones. So we got minus 3 and 8. So we'll write that minus 3x plus 8x. Now for first two you will take common and for next two you will take common. So if I will take common from first two, what I will get? Root 3x, and we are left with 4x minus root 3. So you have to copy 4x minus root 3 here. Now just see what I will multiply with 4x to get 8x, that is positive 2. So one bracket is outside ones, that is 3x plus 2, and one is same 4x minus root 3. One by one you will equate that to 0 and you will get the value of x. When I will equate root 3x plus 2 equal to 0, what I will get? That is minus 2 by root 3. And when you will equate second as 0, what you will get? Root 3 by 4. This value is fine because in denominator it's a normal number. Here you have to rationalize this. So I will rationalize. You will multiply by root 3 and root 3. So what you will get? You will get minus 2 root 3 by 3. So these are your two final answer. Minus 2 root 3 by 3 and root 3 by 4. Let's move to third topic. Proving the given statements. Under this topic, I have written two questions for you. First, if the roots of the equation are equal. Now what's the meaning of equal? That your discriminant should be 0. And what is discriminant? It's b square minus 4ac equal to 0. So let's put the value. Now b. B is minus 2 a square minus bc whole square minus 4ac. Now 4ac is a is c square minus ab and c is b square minus ac. So you have to put this as 0. Let's take the square of this. You will get 4 into a square minus bc square is a4. You have to simply use the identity of a minus b square. First square plus bc square minus 2ab, that is minus 2a square bc. And you can move this whole to that side. So this is negative. So when you will move to right side, it becomes positive 4. Now just multiply this. C square into B square is C square B square, and C square into minus AC is minus AC cube. Now multiply minus AB with B square minus AC. So you will get minus AB cube plus A square BC. Now we can cut 4 4. You can say that we are dividing both the sides by 4, so we can cut 4 and 4. Now what we are left with, I will continue here. So we are left with, even you can cut b square c square and c square b square, they are also same. So we are left with a4 minus 2a square bc is equal to minus ac cube minus ab cube plus a square bc. Yes. Now just move all the terms to one side. So when you will move a square bc to this side, they are like, so it become minus 3 a square bc. Now if you will move these two, they become positive ac cube positive ab cube equal to 0. If you realize carefully that you can take a common, so let's take a common and you will write a cube minus 3abc plus c cube plus b cube. This is 0. This means, when the product is 0, either first is 0 or second is 0. The first thing you can say that either my a is 0, or second you can say that this bracket is 0, and that what we have to prove. Just do one correction here. It's cube here. In quotient, it's cube. A cube plus B cube plus C cube is 3ABC. Okay. So A cube plus B cube plus C cube minus 3ABC equal to 0 means A cube plus B cube plus C cube is equal to 3ABC. So we have proved both the things. Now, second question is your homework. You have to do the same thing again. Equal roots. That means discriminant is equal to 0. Now let's move to last topic, that is word problems. Under this topic I have written 9 important word problems for you. So let's see all the word problems one by one. First, divide 29 into two parts. That means one part can be x and second can be 29 minus x, such that sum of squares is 425. Now you can solve this further. I'm just telling you the equation. First equation. After that you can simplify. It's very easy. Second, the perimeter of a right triangle. Just draw the right triangle. It's given that your hypotenuse is 25 and the sum of three sides, that means perimeter is 60, so that means the sum of other two sides is 60 minus 25, that is 35. So one side you can take x and second you can take 35 minus x. Now just use Pythagoras theorem here, that is x square plus 35 minus x square is equal to 25 square, and then you can solve normally. Okay, let's move to third question, but before this I will remove this. So let's move to third question now. Find two consecutive natural numbers, sum of whose square is 145. Now, what are the consecutive numbers? You can take one as x and one as x plus 1. Even you can take x minus 1 and x. It's up to you. Now, it's given sum of squares. Again, sum of squares. So, it's given it's 145. Now, you can simply solve this further. Now, let's move to fourth question. The most important question is fourth and fifth. Basically, fifth is a type of fourth question. We just changed the words here. So it's very, very important according to me. So in this case, what you have to do, you have to first see the numbers. Here it's 360 kilometer, 5 kilometer per hour more, and third 1 hour less. You have to focus on the words wherever it's written less and more. So in speed and time, it's written less and more. That means one thing is fixed here, and that is distance. So distance is fixed. Okay, distance is fixed, so just leave distance alone. Now we have to decide that we'll use formula for what, speed or time. You can use the formula for any one, either speed or time, but if in question they're asking speed, so what I do, suppose they will ask that you have to find the speed as well as time, then it's your choice, you can use any one formula. But when they ask only speed, so what I do, I use the formula for other one, like I will use the formula for time. So we'll use the formula for time, and time is distance by speed. Now it is given that the difference between the time is 1, so that means something minus something is equal to 1. It's given whenever it's the word is less or more. If you're using the formula for something and the word is less or more, so you will use always minus here, and whenever the word is total or together, then you will use plus. I'm telling for formula, less and more means minus, because they're talking because they are telling you the difference. Okay, now here we have to use distance upon speed. Distance is fixed, 360. We have to just see the denominator now. So what we'll do for denominator, speed of train, initially let's take that as x. Now they said that's 5 kilometer more. Here the meaning of more is normally plus, that is x plus 5. So while writing let, you have to write more means plus and less means minus. Only in formula less and more means minus. Okay, so your speeds are x and x plus 5. That means now which one is less, x or x plus 5? X is less, so you will write in first, and second x plus 5. Why? Because you know that if numerator is same, so number is more when denominator is less. So always write lesser one in denominator. First number should be lesser denominator. That is 360 by x minus 360 by x plus 5 equal to 1. Now you can simply further simplify this using cross multiplication. So that you can do. Now let's move to fifth question. You will do again as I did in question number 4. So what you will do, you have to see the words first. It's written reduced by rupees 5, can buy 5 more books, and rupees 300. Now we have rupees 300 where we don't have the word less or more. So that is fixed here. What is fixed here? This rupees is fixed, total cost you can say. Now what we have to find, we have to find original number of books. So original number of books, let's take that as x. Now see the word number of books here, it's 5 more books, so now new books is x plus 5. So we are left with reduced by rupees 5, that is price of a book. So we'll use the formula here, price of a book. Now what's the price of a book? It's cost divided by number of books, that is 300 divided by, so you will write 300 divided by something, is difference is given, it's written reduce means difference again, it's 5. Now again in denominator, one time you will write x and one time you will write x plus 5. You know that I will always write x as first, so you can do the cross multiplication to get the final answer. Let's move to sixth word problem. Now, I think you observed this thing that sixth and ninth both are based on work done. So I will do sixth question for you, and ninth you can try on your own. It's given A takes 6 days less than B to do a work. So let's take number of days taken by B to complete a particular work be X, and number of days taken by A to complete that particular work be X minus 6. As it's given that A takes 6 days less than B. Now you should know this thing that no, time taken and work done are always inverse. Let's take one example. Suppose I will say that you have completed any particular work in 4 days. So you can say that my work done for a particular day is 1 by 4. So it's always inverse. So now it's given that if A and B working together can do it in 4 days. So what is the work done of A? That is 1 by x minus 6. What is the work done of B in a day? That is 1 by x. As I told you, work done is always inverse. Total it's 1 by 4. Why I have written plus? Because it's given together. If it's given more or less, so you will take minus sign in between. Now you can simply solve this by taking LCM, and for numerator you can do cross multiplication. Let's move to seventh word problem. It's also important because it's interchange the digits. What you will take, let's one digits be x and 10th digit be y. So what's your number then? Your number is 10y plus x. Okay, because you have to multiply 10th digit with y and 1 with x. So number is 10y plus x. Interchange number will be, it's interchange number that I can write new number will be, because now your ones digit is y and 10th is x. So interchange number is 10x plus y. Now let's see the equation. First they said that product of its digit. Product of digit is 14. Now what are the digits x and y? The first equation is x into y is 14. Let's move to second equation. When 45 is added to the number, when they will say to the number, that means they're talking about original number. When you will add 45 with 10y plus x, in digits are interchanged, that means your digits are interchanged, so you will get 10x plus y. Now you can simply transpose it and you can solve this. Here you can use substitution method. You can put y as 14 by x in your second equation. When you will solve the second equation, you can put y as 14 by x, because then it becomes a quadratic equation. Let's move to eighth question, that is upstream downstream question. In this question you have to always write four lines first. That is speed of boat, that is 15 km per hour. I'm not writing the full statements. Boat speed is 15 km per hour and speed of stream is that you have to find, so you can say x kilometer per hour. Now you have to find the speed of upstream and downstream. In these question you have to always find the speed of upstream and downstream. For upstream you should know this thing, that we have to always subtract the speed of stream from boat, because they are moving in opposite direction. So you have to subtract. So what you will do, always write boat minus stream. So you will write 15 minus x kilometer per hour. But in downstream both are moving in same direction, so your relative speed will increase. So you can write 15 plus x. In downstream, so either you will write x plus 15 or 15 plus x, it will not affect your answer. But in upstream you have to be very careful that you will write boat speed first. Either it's known or unknown, you have to write speed of boat first. Now if you know these condition, now just read the question further. It can go 30 kilometer upstream and return downstream. That means the distance for upstream and downstream is fixed. They have to cover 30 kilometer for upstream and 30 kilometer for downstream. If the distance is not mentioned, that means it's same for both the cases. Now it's written total time taken by boat is 4 hour 30 minutes. You can write, because everything is in hour, so you can convert this in hours, that is 4.5 hour or 9 by 2 hours. Okay, now it is given total time is 9 by 2. So what time taken for upstream is, you know the formula of time, that is distance upon speed. So distance for upstream is 30. Now speed is 15 minus x, together they wrote, so you will write plus. For time taken for downstream is 30 divided by 15 plus x is equal to 9 by 2. Here you have to see carefully, because it's written together, time taken together. I'm writing here plus. But when they will say that more or less, if they will use the word more or less, please see carefully. You will always write first as upstream only. That's why I've written upstream here, because time taken by upstream is always more as compared to time taken by downstream. So what you can do, you can always write upstream for safer side. So that's all for today's video. You can try question number 9 on your own. As I told you that I have already explained work done question as question number 6. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel Mathify with Meenakshi. Keep learning, keep practicing. See you in the next video. Thank you everyone.